let's try to set the camera right here.
Yeah, whatever you guys want.
Whose keys are these?
Mine.
Okay.
Can I like lock that door?
Yeah, I left it open so you guys could come up. I put the little rock there so you could just like take the rock out.
That's good.
Okay.
When you sit there, go focus.
Fine.
Okay, so I totally forgot to ask. You guys are trying to do like a group reading or?
Just me and my brother.
Okay, so.
You said you only do individual or something?
Yeah.
So one first and then.
Yeah, one first.
I agree.
Fly, you want to go first?
You don't mind if you have a microphone though?
Can we like put it here somewhere? Just so it's like not like the vibration like really
Fly, you want to go first?
No, you can go first.
No, man, where's your Russian
You go
wickedness?
first.
It's
I'm
over
scared.
here.
Hey, y'all be careful with the table.
You go. Yeah, you go first.
Be careful with that table.
I'm gonna pee. I have to pee too, but. Alright. Are you really scared?
It's giving me anxiety.
Okay. Fuck. So is this something that you want to do or what?
Yeah, I'm gonna do it, but I want to see what she talks about. Where's the restroom real quick?
Over here. Now, you don't mind being in the room by yourself, right?
No.
Okay, so how many people are with you guys?
Well, it's my security, my cameraman, and my brother, and then me.
Okay, so how many chairs do you think they need to sit comfortable outside?
Outside?
Yeah, not outside, but like in the
Three.
hallway.
Three.
So we have 1, 2, 3. Like,
No?
sorry. So,
She wants to be alone.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
Trust me.
You're good. You're good. Where's Red at?
I think Red went outside or something like that. Or
Someone
you bathroom,
went down to close
bathroom.
The gate, and then 2 people went into the bathroom. But here, if you can help me.
Yeah, of course.
These are chairs for you guys.
Okay, thank you.
If you want to move that bag as well, so somebody else could sit on that chair.
Okay.
Okay, I think it'd be
You know,
better
where do you put these
for
chairs?
lighting
In the
purposes.
hallway, you guys can sit in there.
I think it'd be better if it was set right here.
Yeah, wherever you want.
Here. Okay.
Oh, she got to use this chair?
No, she was saying for somebody, but it's fine. We're good. We'll figure it out. Thank you guys.
No problem.
Can we shut this door?
Yes, please. How's your night going?
It's going good.
That's good. Okay, so have you ever had a reading done before?
I have never had a reading done. You don't mind if I flick this light on?
No, go ahead. Now, again, I do have to let you guys know, just because I want to be as honest with you guys as I can.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, having like live stream and video recording, I know some people may say that it doesn't matter.
Do you want me to take my jewelry off?
No, you're fine.
Okay.
It's just honestly all of the other energy around that could affect. Because with being like so many people, I don't know how many people you said are in there, but however many, it causes interference. Because as you know, at readings, there's a lot of skepticism. There's people that don't want to hear what's going on in your life, and sometimes private matters do come up in your readings, so I do recommend for it to be private and confidential, but I'll do this for you guys, and hopefully your readings are as accurate as I try to make them to be.
Okay.
Okay? So you guys wanted to do the tarot card readings, not the psychic or the full life.
I actually do want to do the psychic and full life. But how long is that?
I don't like to time my readings. It all depends on your energy, the questions you may have during the reading, so it could go
I'd rather
anywhere.
do that than tarot card readings.
So with the psychic, I do include half a deck of tarot, just to help out, but it is mainly focused upon your energy.
Okay.
Okay? So here you go, my love. You could take these and shuffle them 3 times for me, please. Good shuffler. I read so many people today that had a hard time shuffling the cards.
I was in jail, so
Oh, okay.
yeah, so I had to learn how to shuffle. You said 3 times?
Mm-hmm. I think that was twice.
Yeah. How old are these cards?
Honestly, I think I've had these cards since, has to be like 5 or 6 years now.
Yeah?
They look worn down.
Yeah. It's good, no, because it's energy. I'm big on energy, so I want to see.
All right, my love. So you're going to take these cards and place your right palm on top. And you're going to speak out your full name.
Alex Venegas.
Any middle name?
I don't have a middle name.
Okay. Speak out your birthday.
July 16, 2001.
Perfect. Now you're going to make 2 wishes. Keep 1 wish to yourself, but speak out a wish.
To be truly happy and pure in life.
Beautiful. You have the other wish in your head?
Yeah.
Okay. You can lift up your palm now. So, whatever I'm going to read throughout your energy, good or bad, I'm going to let you know. So please do not have any hard feelings against me, okay?
No, you're good.
If at any point in the reading you have a question, please don't hesitate to ask.
Okay.
Okay. So, from what I'm picking up throughout your cards and your energy, it shows to me that you are meant to live a very long life. And it shows to me that you are meant to live a very successful life. But when I read success throughout your energy, it shows to me not only success in a career standpoint, but success throughout happiness, peace of mind, security, just clarity.
Mm-hmm.
But I do sense since the past 6 years, your spirit has been going through many ups and downs. There's been lots of times that your spirit has, excuse me for saying, felt a sense of false happiness.
Yeah.
Almost like you've been trying to fulfill your energy with either distractions or worldly things, and it hasn't really ever been fulfilling you the way that you have hoped. But even though these things have come and gone, your energy has always maintained some sort of balance to the point where I don't want to say you've ever reached a complete breaking point. Like even in your worst moments, you somehow kept your energy afloat because you are very intuitive, because I do see that you try to be as spiritual as you can. It does show to me, though, that your cards are saying they want you to try to grow more with your spirituality. I don't know if you've lately pulled back from it, or maybe you just haven't given it as much time as you should.
I've been distracted, yeah.
I think that this needs to become more of a priority in your life. And I know that you have a lot of things going on, but this is for your own happiness, your own peace of mind. Other people and other situations can honestly wait. I feel like people also tend to be very absorbing of your spirit, always trying to take from you, always trying to take advantage of you. I don't want to say necessarily just for, like, example, financial gain or materialistic gain, but just to see how much they could push your buttons, just to see how much they could get away with saying and doing certain things until your energy completely snaps. A lot of times your energy, I'm going to be honest, had every right in the world to snap on certain people. But you try your hardest to be understanding. You try your hardest to be loving and caring. Lately it's a little bit more difficult, but you still are trying. And I think that's the best thing that you possibly can do. Your cards and your energy are both confirming that you do need to push many people out of your life. I'm getting a confirmation of at least 7 people, and that's quite a lot. These people are not benefiting your energy. They are not giving you anything in return. They're more so just people to keep your energy stuck in a limbo state. And you don't want any distractions from getting your full peace of mind.
Yep.
So, with that being said, as far as friends go, you've always, tried to be there for people, but I think that you need to stop giving to those that are just trying to take advantage. It is showing to me throughout family. You love family with all of your heart. I think that your energy was always meant to be very family orientated. But I do feel like even though you love family, there's always been some sort of disconnection. Yeah. There's always been some sort of your energy always trying to give and them not giving back. It's like a similarity a little bit with the friends,
Yeah.
but that shouldn't be there with family, because family is supposed to always, as we know, be united.
Yeah.
No matter what goes on, they're there for each other. But I feel like, I don't know, this is something that's been around you since you were young, when you were a child. You know, you always felt disconnected with family.
Yeah.
No matter how, like, close family could be. Like, I'll give you an example. Like a family gathering. That's as close as we can feel with family ever. But when family gatherings used to happen for you, you felt more alone than ever. You felt like you had no place.
Yeah.
Very out. So because of that, your energy was never able to feel that full family connection. And now what your spirit, it has this mentality of, in the future when your energy has its own family, you want to be better.
Yeah.
You want to be maybe the best person there.
Mm.
But you struggle a little bit, because with family you sometimes have this doubt that you'll be able to be there in the way that you truly want. So I think that's where fear comes in, as far as sometimes wondering, do I really want a family? Do I really want to grow?
Mm.
But I feel like you are meant to have a large family of your own in the future.
I tried one time. It just me having a baby with a woman just kind of disconnect. It didn't work out.
You had one?
I had one.
Had one?
Yeah, I'm not with the woman. It didn't work out.
The problem is with that, again, I don't want to try to like throw blame here or anything, because
Yeah.
I don't think that it is your fault that this relationship ended. I think it was multiple things. But also absent-mindedly, there was that fear within your mind that pulled you back from the relationship. I think that you tried to give your all, but there also was that point where it's like, okay, I don't want to keep trying. I don't want to keep seeing the same result over and over again. So you tried for a certain period, but then you got tired.
Yeah.
And I think that's where that generational family energy kicked in, because that's very similar to what happened within your family.
Mm.
Everybody got tired of trying.
Mm.
Everybody got tired of, putting up with so much bitterness and sadness and, spiritual depression. So it got so strong that now I think that's something that your spirit will carry until you heal it spiritually and emotionally. I don't think therapy will fix that. You know what I mean?
No.
Your energy doesn't need therapy in a sense. You just need to work within your energy, work within your aura to open up certain things so that you can have clarity moving forward to have a successful family.
Yeah.
Not that I'm saying that what you have in the past, so for example, you said that you already have a child.
Yeah.
Definitely in the future, I feel like there's supposed to be growth with that. Right now, I feel like it's been completely just like snubbed out.
Yeah,
Like,
just not even a thing.
There's not even like a way to work on it. There's no way that no matter what your spirit does will give you any sort of
It
clarity.
doesn't make sense. It's non-existent kind
Exactly.
of, in a way, but it's still there.
But see, that's the thing. You're also still young.
Yeah, I'm very young.
You have your whole entire future ahead of you.
I've talked about this a week ago, yep.
So it's not, I know right now you look at the situation and it bothers you. And you wonder, will I ever get the opportunity? Will there ever be a chance to fix it? And from what your spirit is telling me, there definitely will be a chance.
I can see that sometimes.
But not anytime soon.
And
I just, I want to be honest.
Too young.
Yeah, I don't want to be the person where like, next year it's going to get fixed.
It's not.
It's
going
not.
to take a while.
It's going to take anywhere between
Probably 10 years.
10 to 15 years.
Yeah.
But the good thing about this is that when it does come back together in a form where it could work out, it's going to be something that you don't force. More so something that just happens naturally.
Yeah.
So not something that you need to completely fight for or make do. Just naturally the universe is going to bring it together because it'll be at the right moment in
There's
time.
no reason to fight, yeah.
Exactly. I do see in the future you are meant to have more children. I feel like your spirit is meant to have, I want to say confidently, 3 to maybe 4, but I think the fourth one is a little bit...
Pushing it?
Yeah. Your energy, I think, is good with 3. The fourth one will be, in God's timing, if God wants it to happen or not.
Correct.
It is showing to me moving forward, with your own family, like I said, in the future you will grow and you will be able to have your own success within it. And you will prove to many people how well you can be as a family man. Right now, though, I don't think that should be your whole concern. I think that you have a lot to worry and concern about yourself right now to prepare yourself for that moment.
It's a lot to life.
It does show to me in career, you are meant to be a very successful person, like I said earlier on in the reading. But not necessarily just like in the sense of money or how, I guess, big you can become.
Yeah.
But having happiness within your heart and knowing that you're doing what you want to do.
Accomplished.
I feel like you have already accomplished quite a lot, but I have to ask you a question.
Yeah.
Your card showed to me that you have accomplished, but you don't really feel your accomplishments.
No.
No matter how hard you work, no matter how much effort you put, you still feel like, I don't know, like there's just this emptiness.
It's not there.
That will change with time, but again, that's just something that's within your energy. You know about your chakras, right?
Yeah.
So honestly, I'm feeling like your heart chakra, your third eye, and your crown is extremely blocked off from past situations.
Yeah.
And our third eye, of course, is open to our vision,
Yeah.
to our creativity,
Yeah.
to our understanding. And it also opens up, being able to see what we've accomplished and to see more growth. You know that you'll grow.
Yeah, for sure.
That's not like a question to your spirit.
Yeah.
But are you going to grow in the right direction?
Yeah.
Are you going to prove to yourself, not to anybody else, because you don't do what you do. You don't do whatever. I guess, what do you do?
I do live streaming, entertaining, rap, all that.
Okay. So with all of those things that you do, I know that you aren't doing them to, I guess, prove to other people.
No.
It's for yourself.
Yeah.
But a lot of times you're absorbing a lot of negativity from those people.
A lot.
That you're always trying to, I don't know, like I said, not to do it, but they think that you're doing it for them.
Really?
Yes.
People think I'm trying to prove a point? Mm-hmm. It's unfortunate.
And I think that's just how everybody is. You know what I mean?
I think they're living a delusional life, if that is the case.
Everybody always feels like something is owed to them. And especially, in like your career field, entertainment and all of that, people feel like, they're doing this to show us that they could do this and that they could be more successful. Especially it ties into with the people that you work around and with friends too. Like,
I see where you're coming from.
They're just trying to do more.
I've thought about that multiple times. That's just something that, it's whatever.
It's whatever, but your energy absorbs it. That's the problem.
Yeah.
We might not care about these things physically, but as spiritual bodies, we absorb everything.
100%.
So you just have to be more cautious of that. Make it known to your spirit, hey, I'm doing this for myself and myself only. Sometimes I feel like your spirit, tell me if I'm wrong, avoids taking a certain risk. Maybe because you're just afraid of, is it the right option for you? Is it going to give you that success that you want? But your cards are telling me to tell you, take some of those risks sometimes. Don't be afraid of what's going to happen or what the outcome will be. If you assume that it's going to be bad, it might shock you that it's going to be 10 times better than what you've expected. This is going to come to you sometime this year. I feel like maybe by June or July, you're going to come to some sort of crossroads, and an opportunity is going to be presented to you. I really feel like you should take whatever this opportunity is, because I see it pushing your energy into a much better place of mind. I do feel like it'll make you pull back a little bit from certain things, business-wise. But it's something that you're going to need to do for your own spiritual health, your own happiness, and your own clarity.
Okay.
So keep that in mind around June and July.
Okay.
As well, push away those negative people, because negative people are always going to try to be a downfall to your business.
Yeah.
Entertainment is what you are doing now. But I do read in your future, to be honest with you, I don't feel like this is what you're supposed to be doing for the rest of your life.
Not the rest of my life.
No.
But for the time being.
For the time being, it's fine. But later on, I feel like your spirit is meant to become more
bigger. Something bigger.
More of like, I know now you kind of already
The brand
are like
empire.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right now, you already kind of are like a leader. But in the future, you are meant to lead more people.
Yeah.
Control more people.
Yeah,
take charge.
Like a label almost.
Possibly.
Something big, yeah.
I don't...
Like sit back and watch.
Kinda.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not really be so hands-on and do everything,
Yeah.
but put everything
Not be
together.
the one that's working, kind of like have the brains.
Correct.
Yeah.
Put everything together, teach those that are, working under you to do things properly, and see your success grow. But with that, I do know that your energy is going to have a little bit of a difficult time, because you love to work.
Yeah, I do like to work.
You love to work. You love to keep yourself busy. So around that time, I think that's when either some hobbies are going to have to come in, or the family aspect comes in, and that's where your happiness is going to come
I agree 100%.
So throughout career, I do read a great deal of success coming for you.
Thank you.
I don't really feel like at this moment there's anything that you need to change, like to bring more success, because I feel like you're already, getting there. As far as pushing people away and taking those risks sometimes. Those are the only two things, but they aren't really that big.
Big, yeah.
Simple
It's
fixes.
not stopping anything.
So throughout career, a great deal of success. I do read change, and I do read many opportunities being appointed to you. It is showing to me throughout love, you're a very loving and caring person. I really feel like in relationships, there's a complete different side to you. And a lot of people don't know that about your spirit. You only show that to the people that you truly love and trust.
Yeah, I've always been that type of person. I like to hide my true love.
But you do that out of kind of respect, you know, to
Yeah.
your significant other.
Yeah.
Because you want it to be more private.
It's personal.
More private, more
Yeah.
personal, more just between
It's a
the
thing
both
between
of you.
of us, yeah.
But it does show to me, my love, that even though that is how your spirit is, you've been connected to people that for some reason wanted the opposite.
Don't see that.
They want something that's
Out there.
out there, magnificent, just like daydreams and fairy tales.
The most.
And that's not
Not
what
me.
interests you.
Yeah.
Your energy wants something that relies on passion, on love, and caring.
Something's more simple together. Yeah.
I feel like at this moment in time, I don't know, love is just showing me it's not the right timing. It's not the right moment. And your energy, I feel like, is you're either in two modes right now. You're trying to force something to happen without you even realizing it. And it's like the universe keeps pushing it away from you, because it's showing you not now. Wait, wait, wait. So that your energy doesn't get connected with a person who eventually is going to show their true colors to you. So
Yes.
you have to be cautious with love in your future.
Yeah.
I feel like you need to at least wait another 4 to 5 years to find that true loving and caring person. Don't get me wrong. In the meantime, you can have...
Fuck around.
Yeah, you can have people that you conversate with, that you can sometimes trust yourself to be around, but not to the point where it's something that becomes your everything. Because at that point, once that person reveals their true colors to you, your energy is going to be hurt. And you're going to look at the relationship and say, why did I give so much? Why did I try so hard? But other people won't see your good. That's the thing.
They won't see my good.
You are always private, like I said, and you always try to give your
It's
love.
always my problem.
You always try to give your love in a sense where it's between you two.
Yeah.
So other people's not going to know how loving and caring you were. And then
No.
that person's going to
Gonna
cause...
negative. Say negative things about me.
Exactly. And other people
People
will
don't
believe
say.
them.
People don't like to say positive about me. They like to say negative.
But that's in friends. That's
And
in everybody.
and it's easy to push out the negative narrative about me to others.
I'm going to be honest, though. Most people do believe it, but there's some people that do know your true side.
Some people.
And I think that's all that matters. As long as you have those few, that's all you need.
I don't care.
The close
Yeah.
personal ones.
Yeah.
But again, we don't like people to spread negative things about us. And I don't want to see that happen to you. So moving forward, just be a little bit more cautious with how you react in love, with who you bring into your life. Because with what I'm seeing in your cards now, from what your spirit is doing, I do sense some sort of either heartbreak or confusion or hurt coming your way. So I would like for you to try to change that around so that you don't have to experience that. Are you currently talking to somebody or like in a relationship?
Yeah.
How long have you been in it?
It was on and off, but really, I would say about like 8-9 months.
8-9 months? I'm like, they're probably watching this and I feel bad now.
No, you're good.
It's just with this relationship.
Just be honest.
With this relationship, love, it's too much back and forth. Like you said, it's too much confusion. The both of you are having such a difficult time coming down to the same mindset, you know?
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, are they a really negative person? Probably not.
No, not at all.
They're probably, you know, very positive in their own way. But sometimes, too, people's minds are just completely different.
Completely different.
And no matter how much you try to make it work, it can't.
Sometimes.
So with this relationship, I just feel like 8 months, you said?
Yeah.
By 8 months, the both of you should have came to some sort of understanding. Should have came to some sort of awakening in the relationship. But that's your guys' thing. You guys get an awakening every now and then you have a fallout. So that's where it creates confusion for you because you're trying to figure out should you just go by the good or go by the bad in the relationship. But in my opinion, I think that you need to take a step back from it for a little bit. You don't have to completely kick them out of your life.
No, yeah.
But take a step back and
Which
fully assess.
which I do that already. I don't put too much into my relationship.
Good. In this relationship.
Yeah, because I know what you said was true. Right now, my love life isn't it right now.
It isn't.
It isn't.
You need to focus on you.
I'm very intuitive, so I think my love life will start around my kind of pushing late 20s.
How old are you now?
22.
22. So we saw 4 to 5 years, so around like
27.
27, 28, I guess.
Something like that. Yeah.
Wait around that time.
Yeah.
Like I said, you can have
I
friends.
fuck around, yeah.
Yeah, have your friends, have your, common ground.
I think commitment is insane right now.
There's too much going on with people wanting either too little or too much.
Correct.
And your energy, like I said, has too much ahead of you for you to be fully held down by your person at this
It's too
moment.
much. Yeah.
So for you, I recommend in love, don't let it be too much of a worry or a burden or a bother. Let it just be something to keep your mind busy, something for the fun of it from time to time. But don't hurt people in the process. Don't tell people that they're going to get too much and then your energy doesn't want that.
I'm an honest person, so
Yeah, so be honest. Just so it doesn't create confusion. Because then that creates animosity that your spirit will absorb and you don't need that.
Yes.
So, in love, I do read that you are meant to have success. At this moment in time, though, not right now. When the time comes, you will meet a wonderful connection. Somebody who will understand you. Somebody who will put a lot of things to the side. And what that means is they'll see your good, your bad, and they won't care about that. All that they'll care about is what they see you giving them, the affection, the love. And any problems and trials and tribulations that you may have in the relationship after that will be resolved very easily. That's the kind of relationship you need, where no matter what happens, you both work it out, figure it out in that same day, and move forward. Because you don't like to hold anger. You don't like to argue about things for months and days and weeks at a time.
No.
Squash it before it even becomes a problem. And that's the sort of connection I see you finding. But stay patient, because it's going to be a while.
Yeah.
So throughout your cards, we read friends, we read family, we read career and love. Financially, I'm going to be honest with you, and you're probably going to think I'm crazy. You're not a materialistic person.
I'm not. I was talking about that today.
You're not a materialistic person. Your spirit, yes, we all are human beings. We like to buy ourselves things every now and then.
Yeah.
We like to keep ourselves busy with shopping, with whatever it may be. Money doesn't really make you happy. I really, truthfully feel like if your energy had however much or however little, if you have true happiness in your heart, if you have good people around you, if you see that your spirit is going in the right direction.
I like nice places, like nice homes.
Well,
I'm not materialistic, but I like to sleep nice.
But that's not materialistic. That's you wanting security.
Yeah.
Materialistic is to the point where
Jewelry and stuff. Yeah, I don't, and clothes and stuff. Yeah.
maybe not even that. Like I said, we're humans, so we like to buy ourselves things. But when we have the mentality that we can't be happy without that watch, or we can't be happy without that necklace, or without that shirt.
I used to be that was young me, but that changed.
Because now your spirit senses true energy, and it sees what real life is.
Like a $20,000 watch to me, look, I would throw it in the middle of the ocean. That's how much I don't care.
Good. I thought you meant that in another way. I was like,
Nah, it's just I don't really care about materialistic stuff.
good. But that's how I want your energy to stay.
Yeah.
There probably is a lot of people that think that you're like that, but again, it doesn't matter. It matters how your spirit is.
100%.
So with that being said,
I talked about that 20 minutes before we came around.
really?
About me not being materialistic.
Oh. My brain's there.
Yeah.
But no, like I was saying, money, it'll always come to you. I feel like your energy has good luck to make money. So with that being said, moving forward, I don't read a point in time where you have to be worried about having it or not having it. And even if you didn't, like I said, your energy wouldn't be bothered too much because you don't care for it.
Yeah.
So money will come throughout your cards and throughout your spirit. I don't read any death. I don't read any tragedy. It shows to me that you are meant to have happiness, success, and peace of mind within your future.
Thank you.
There's just some things that your spirit needs to change for your spiritual health. And
Surroundings,
your inner energy, like I said, your third eye, your crown, and your root.
I need to get back into my spirituality and grow.
Work back on those things. As soon as you get them back in order, I feel like your energy is going to feel a whole lot lighter. Because like I said, your energy just hasn't really been feeling it.
Real light, pure.
It's been feeling more lower.
More just distracted.
Distracted,
More
yes.
focused on other things than more on like sunbathe, like me just like letting the sun hit me and meditating.
Have you ever went on like a spiritual retreat?
I used to do my own spiritual retreats, to be honest with you,
that's what
but not recently, no.
No?
I used to really just be very spiritual. Like I used to like put very little time in my work, and I'd still make good amount of money, and just the whole entire day I would just sun gaze, I'll mirror gaze, and I'll speak positive affirmations to myself, and I was the happiest I was ever been, and I would just drink nothing but water and fast a lot and try not to absorb like nasty foods.
Why'd you stop?
I became an island boy, and I started having a lot of distractions. So a lot of fake stuff started coming into me. So fake, like a lot of big houses, empty rooms, a lot of like people started like treating me differently, more like less human interaction.
But see, I'm gonna
So I
be
kind of
honest.
just like lost myself in there in that sense, and just became of what my image is.
But see, that's what I kind of like told you throughout this reading.
Yeah.
Don't pay attention to what people have to say, because people all have a different image of you.
Yeah.
People all have something different to say.
And it's so easy for me to not think of it like that. It's just like I just shut off, I guess, and then I shut off, and then I just restart and then do the same thing over and over again. But it's like I'm really my head's like on a swivel. I don't focus on negativity, but
sometimes you switch to it and you get it for a second.
True, but I'm not like, it's, how do I explain it? Like a lot of people, I see a lot of people, they feed off negativity. I'm not the type. I'm the type to walk away. I could care less about anything that what's going on the internet, on the phone, or what people have to say about me. Like I have tons of haters. I don't care what people say about me. I really like mastered that, I would say so. I think the problem with me is that I never have time for myself. This time around.
But that's why I'm recommending going on that spiritual retreat of your own. Take that time for yourself
I'm also addicted to my phone. No, I was kidding.
That's okay. We
I'm
all
just
are.
scrolling through
all
I like
are.
scrolling through TikTok. Blah, 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 blah.
But you have to sometimes make the time.
And watch John Gotti.
You
on
have
Netflix.
to make the time to isolate yourself sometimes. Not isolate yourself from the people that you love, but from all of those people around you. Because like you said, you're always on a swivel. And I know that you're always trying to keep yourself moving forward. But there's a lot of times, my love, when negative people come, they'll confront you or try to do something to bother your energy.
Yeah.
And as a human being, we'll try to defend ourselves. We'll try to, speak our right. And by you doing that, you're giving in to that negativity from those people.
Yeah, like it's saying, you're stooping to their level. Yeah.
And then your energy, being sponge-like, pulls that in.
Yeah,
So
because you're saying energy is a real thing.
it is. You can absorb it. You can, it goes high, it goes low.
Vibrations, frequencies.
Very high.
And you're basically saying I need to protect my energy
Yes.
and stop.
And I'm not going to tell you, to walk away from what you've created. But I do think that at least, once a month, you need to take that break for yourself to rejuvenate, to get your spirit back up and running so you could come back and have your full capacity.
In what ways? Step into my spirituality self, or like more like almost like what? Like put the phone down and like.
Not so much put the phone down, because that's.
So what are you saying?
Take that time. Don't just for example, go a day without using your phone. Because what really is your energy achieving just in those few hours?
So what are you implying as? Like, as in like...
Take a...
Break from people, or...?
Take a break from negative people. Take a break from working. Take a break from creating. Just take maybe a week or 3, 4, 5 days, a month, to just be to yourself, whether that be at home, whether that be on a trip, whether that be with your brother, whether it be with whoever.
Yeah.
Go be by yourself or with people that you love, that you truly, truly, truly can trust 100%. And that's it. And put the phone down sometimes too.
Okay, I hear you.
But do that for yourself just as a precaution, because...
But is this something that's beneficial on my part?
Yes, very beneficial.
In what ways?
It helps your spirit grow. It helps your spirit heal. It helps you let go of everything that you've absorbed from those negative...
Because I'm 22, I accomplished a lot in life. And people don't know this, but I made I did all this off of just manifesting and imagination. I've created a lot, accomplished a lot. So, and then it's just like, I'm here now. It's just like, kind of like trying to figure out like, I don't know if I like kind of like lost myself in the process.
I don't think that you lost yourself because you still have good values.
Right.
You still have positive in your mind. You want to achieve positive things.
True.
So it's not necessarily that you lost yourself. You just lost parts of your energy because a lot of people took from your energy.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Our spiritual bodies can either run on 10%, 50%, or 100. Right now, looking at your spirit, I'd say you're probably running off of either 45 to 50%, and that's a big chunk.
Yeah.
So if you just take some of that time off, you can grow back that 50%. You'll probably lose it again because at this moment in time, we're all humans will lose it. But just keep bringing it back.
And that's beneficial on all parts of my life.
It's
Career-wise,
beneficial on your career, on love in your
family.
future, family. But see, all of those things are worldly things. They matter, yes, but it matters how you feel inside.
My inner self.
Yes, if you feel light, if you feel happy, if you feel at peace, those are the top 3 things.
Okay.
That's where you need to keep your energy locked in on bringing good energy to.
Okay.
Okay? So throughout your cards and throughout your spirit, I don't read any death. I don't read any tragedy for you in the future.
Good thing.
It shows to me, a long, successful, and peaceful life. Okay?
Love. Thank you.
So what you're reading, you got the psychic reading, so I can do 2 questions. What are your 2 questions?
What are my 2 questions? How's my life going to be when I'm 30 years old? I'm 22 now.
A lot more calmer.
Say you swear.
I swear, a lot more calmer.
How much calmer?
I see more of a peace around your spirit. So not so much of like a come and a go and a this and a that and so many like little things, but more of your spirit doing things on your time, when your spirit feels like doing them. Taking more breaks for yourself, being more around family, being more around friends. Not that I'm saying you don't do that now, but I think right now your energy is a little bit more on the chaotic side.
It is, yeah.
So around your 30s, I do feel like it's going to be just a whole lot more down to earth, just more peaceful, more with the universe. I actually feel like around that time, not that you're going to be like completely away from all your creative things that you've done, but I think that's when your energy is going to definitely start making those plans to doing more of the leadership that I've seen you doing in your career.
I think you're onto something, because when I'm 30 years old, I'm not gonna want to be the worker, or whatever the worker. My mind. I know how to like picture things really good, and I could see myself like being a boss, where like I kind of just sit back, being calm, get to be me though. And then even though I do like to work. You have a point there, but not really work that much harder, and more like where I'm just being a boss, telling people what to do and how to become successful, or whatever the case, whatever it is. And I do see myself like kicking my feet up and being more family oriented.
That's where your spirit is supposed to be.
Where it's not chaotic.
So because you already have that mindset for yourself, then that just confirms to me that your reading is on the right track. You're on track to do what your spirit is setting out to do.
Yeah, I do see that in my future. Yeah.
Make it happen though.
I will.
Don't get yourself stuck. Don't get sidetracked. Don't get stuck in certain situations where you're 30 years old and you still have to feel like you have to work hard and you have to do all of these things. Set yourself up so around that time your energy can relax a little bit.
I got it. Yeah.
And work when you want. Okay?
Of course, I got it.
So more calming around 30. What's your other question?
What's the best car I'm gonna have when I'm 30?
That's kind of like a materialistic question. I don't want to answer.
All right, no, I'm just kidding. What's called? How's my health gonna be when I'm 30?
So I'm not gonna waste a card or anything on that because I feel like I already picked that up in your reading. I do read long health. I do read that there won't be any health concerns that you have to like.
So give me an example of a good question.
Could be anything that you want to know.
I think that was mine. What's the longest relationship I'm gonna be in? Whether I'm married to a woman or I'm dating a girl.
I feel like the longest relationship that you're going to be in is anywhere between, I want to say at least 50 years, 40 to 50 years.
What? You're bullshitting me right now.
Do you mean like how long will your relationship, like your longest relationship last?
Yeah.
Yeah, around like 40 years. 40 to
So I'm gonna be with a girl for 40 years? Dude,
If you're gonna be in a family, you're gonna have to have that strong connection.
I want to know who this woman is. All right, you can do my brother.
Okay.
Thank you.
No problem, my love.
I appreciate that. Ah, that was funny. Yeah, she said I was gonna 40, 50 years or... Huh? Oh, the mic.
Yeah, remember.
Hello.
How you doing?
How are you?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
Good. I didn't realize how late it was.
Yeah, it's getting late.
Oh my god. Okay, so have you ever had a reading done before?
I did. It was right before the Island Boy video came out.
How long ago was that?
That was 2.5 years ago.
2.5 years ago? What kind of reading was it?
It was just on the internet. It was like just like a TikTok
No,
video.
not that. Your psychic reading.
Oh, it was like a tarot card reading.
Okay, so around 2.5 years ago was a tarot card?
Mhm.
Okay. So, did you want to do the tarot or did you want to do the psychic? Your brother got the psychic, but I didn't know if you wanted to do just the tarot.
I do a psychic.
Just psychic?
Yeah.
So what I'm going to have you do is with the psychic, I do include around half a deck of tarot cards. So I'm going to have you take these and shuffle them 3 times for me, please.
However way.
However you want.
Don't mean to bend your cards.
These cards are very old. They've been through a lot. It's okay. Thank you. Now you're going to place your right palm on top of your cards and you're going to speak out your full name.
Frank Venegas.
Any middle name?
No middle name.
Okay. Speak out your birthday.
July 16, 2001.
Okay. Make 2 wishes. Keep 1 wish to yourself, but speak out a wish.
And one that I'll speak out to you.
Mm-hmm.
Generational wealth.
Beautiful. Okay, you can lift up your palm now. Okay. So, whatever I'm going to read throughout your cards, your energy, and your aura, I'm going to let you know. So please do not have any hard feelings against me, okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right, my love. So, from what I'm reading throughout your cards, I first want to start off by saying I do read a long life. It is showing to me that I read this year for you is meant to come with many changes for yourself. It is showing to me that these changes are things that you've been trying to bring in since the past 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure if they're changes or maybe goals or something, but it definitely shows to me things that your spirit has been reaching for will be achieved by this year.
Mm-hmm.
It is showing to me, though, that after these things are achieved, it's not going to be like your spirit will be complete. There's going to be more things to come that your energy hasn't even thought about, haven't even imagined yet, which is going to tie very well into your future success and your future spirit. It shows to me, though, the Tower card does represent sort of a feeling of deceit and betrayal, meaning that good things are coming, but I do feel like certain people are going to definitely try to put a stop to these things. Being as that may, I do recommend now, because since these things are supposed to come in this year, they could come in tomorrow, next week, or next month. Any people that you feel like are trying to cause chaos within your life, and I think that your energy knows really truly who they are, because you keep a lot of people around you that are negative. I don't know if you know that. You notice sometimes people that shouldn't be there, and you give them second chances, third chances, and fourth chances. I think it's maybe possibly because you're just like a caring energy.
Genuine sometimes.
And you want to see the good in people.
Yeah.
But even though you see the bad, you're like, okay, there's just a lapse of judgment or it's something like that. But your energy is not going to feel that way when one of these people take everything that you worked hard for away from you. So I would rather you be more cautious and protect your spirit, and if you have to push a few people away and be a little bit harsh, I'd rather you be that way.
Okay.
So that you don't lose everything that you've worked so hard for. It is showing to me that these people are going to not necessarily like do it in a way like bash your name or like talk negatively about you, but instead there's going to be like an opportunity that's going to need, I don't know, some sort of backup or some sort of something. I don't know like why it's showing me this, but they're going to like maybe try to like do something to like make sure it doesn't go through. Not by bashing your name and not by talking bad about you, but maybe just going directly to the source and like causing some sort of ruckus. I don't know. But
like I'm a liability or something.
Maybe. Whatever it is though, I would definitely recommend, you know somebody though that tried to do this to you in the past.
Yeah.
Am I correct?
I do.
Are they still around you now?
They're around me today.
Uh-huh. That's hard for me to talk about now. Whoever that person is, you have two options. You either talk to them about it,
Okay.
see their true colors, see their true opinion, see if they are going to do it again. And if you sense that they will, create that distance.
I did talk to them about it.
And what did they say?
I had a one-on-one man-to-man talk to them, and I still see that person still doing the same thing if that person had that second chance.
This isn't your brother, right?
No.
Thank God. I was going to say, I really think, my love, if your spirit senses that with them and you feel that deceit will come again, push it away.
I will.
It's not worth it. I mean, I'm all for second chances, but
Right.
third and fourth and fifth and sixth.
Yeah.
I'm not for
Too
that.
much.
That's looking to get destructed.
Yeah.
You don't need that. You have so much coming for you, and you have so much opportunities, so many changes. And if this person is going to take that away, it's not worth it. So definitely create that change now before it is too late. It is showing to me though, and good news, I do read you meeting a new energy this year that will strive for your success 10 times more. That will always be by your side. That will always, sometimes when you do wrong, still take your side. And I think that's the type of person you need. Somebody that doesn't look to embarrass you, look to bring your energy down, but when they see that you are doing wrong, instead pull you aside and speak to you privately so that the both of you can have an understanding and they could try to help your energy grow instead of belittling your spirit or making you feel small or making you feel
Who
like
is this person? A woman or a man? A relationship?
It's actually showing to me to be a feminine energy. So, woman. But I'm going to be honest, I don't really know if it's going to be like a full relationship at first because I feel like this is supposed to be more friendly, be more just loving and caring, and then as time goes on, it will have the possibility of that. But
I've never done that before.
But see, that's why it's going to be such a good connection. You've never had it, and you never really, gave it a chance.
Yeah. With a woman, I never done that before.
So I think with this person, you're going to feel a lot of respect for them to the point where you're going to see it's not the right timing, and you're going to see how good and caring of an energy this is in your life, that you're actually going to do something you never thought you would do. Actually, respect the relationship enough to not try to push it to be something else, but try to let it be just of a friendship and see what you can get from conversations, from spiritual growth together.
Yeah.
You have not met this person yet. You will be meeting them this year. I think that you will be meeting them within the next 3 months. So we're in February now. By May?
Okay.
May's in 3 months, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So by May, you'll be meeting this energy. I am getting the initial of either I want to say either an A or an N. A or N. So keep that in mind. I don't know if you want to write it down or a note or something, or if you'll remember.
A or an N?
A or an N. Now, it is also showing to me, like I said, there could be possibility of growth for a relationship for this in the future. but not when you need them the most, because this year I do see growth and I do see opportunities. But with this growth and opportunities, it is going to be a time where your energy is going to be feeling attacked the most, because you are going to have to make certain changes with pushing certain people away. You're going to have to see some changes within yourself. So your energy is going to be a little bit confused on a lot of matters. And this is when you're going to need this connection the most, and that's when it's going to matter. So keep it how it is for then, and then later on, if the opportunity points itself to you, you can choose to let it go however it will go.
It's kind of weird because I keep my circle very small, so I wonder, like, yeah.
How it would happen.
Yeah.
Let's see. You, like I said, you haven't met them yet. So I really feel like it either has to be coming in from maybe a person that you already know.
No, I'm talking about like the bashing and not the bashing. Someone trying to come for what possibly could be an opportunity.
Oh, well, you are in entertainment as well, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So in entertainment, sometimes people come our way surprisingly and offer us certain things, certain growth opportunities. So that could be.
And people I know from the internet.
That could be where it is coming
Yeah.
from. So it doesn't necessarily have to be somebody you know now.
Yeah.
It is going to be something new. It's not something that's like in the process or something that you have like maybe working out final details of right now. It's going to be something completely new that is going to be a little bit more of a surprise to you, but something that you have kind of been hoping for a while, but it just hasn't clicked in yet. I was looking at something and then you said that and I pulled back. So let's restart. So it is showing to me, like I said, with that connection, it is going to have growth. It is showing to me those initials of the A and the N. It is showing to me in career, you are meant to be very successful. It is showing to me that your spirit is always meant to be having new opportunities, very similar to what your brother's energy is. You guys share a lot of, I guess, energy together. But your energy is showing to me that I know that you are a hard worker. And I know that your energy is always trying to make new opportunities, new plans, new growth. I really feel like this year for you is going to be a chance, though, for your energy to show your side. I don't know if that makes sense to you, but I feel like you're supposed to not separate or anything.
No, what happened was, from what you're saying is, I had a year where I had a bad opioid addiction, and I basically was not myself at all. Mm-hmm. My brain was all fogged up, clogged up. I was definitely not in the light. I was definitely not meditating like I sun gaze usually, like mm-hmm. now, and what I used to do before. When I started sun gazing at 17, mm-hmm. and what's it called? And then what's it called? I went to rehab. A girl put me in jail.
Oh my God.
My ex. I got big ragded last year. Last year was up and down and stuff like that, but I had a bad opioid addiction and I was spending like $30,000 to $40,000 a month on pills because of me in a relationship, because of her addiction too.
You're not in that relationship anymore, correct?
No, I don't be in relationships with a person that puts me in jail.
Thank God.
That charge dropped in 1 week too.
Thank God.
I didn't even do it.
No, that's very negative and bitter.
It was what her mom decided to make her do.
How long was you with her?
For a year and something months. I spent a lot of money on her in 1 year too. It was very nice, very loyal.
Now that you say that, it kind of makes sense why with this new feminine energy, it's not going to be like completely a relationship at first. Because it kind of sounds like your energy has already been through a lot in past relationships.
I lived and learned, yeah.
So I think now your energy is more cautious.
Mm-hmm.
Your energy is more, I don't want to say scared, because you're not scared.
Mm-mm.
It's just you don't want to go through the same thing, the same mistakes. You don't want to give so much to a person and then have them try to take everything away from you.
Yeah.
So that's why with this new feminine energy coming your way, it's going to be more of a friendship, and let it grow, let it build, let it be somebody that you can learn to trust.
Right.
Because trust is going to be very hard for you to give and get from a certain person.
Yeah.
And I think that this person is going to need to prove themselves to you in many ways, but they're going to do it without them even trying or realizing.
I'm very picky.
But see, you don't want somebody that's gonna like throw themselves at you and try to like force a relationship and just like see what they can get out of the relationship. This is a person that's honestly gonna be with you just to help your spirit, just to be honestly a good and caring energy. This feminine energy, I also feel like they've worked a lot with helping and healing people in the past, like working with certain charities, working with like actually I think that they're like working through nursing or something. So they're very
That's kind of funny. I actually have a thing for nurses.
Really?
Yeah.
So
Like
that
I hooked up with a nurse in rehab.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's different.
Yeah, but yeah, it's kind of funny.
That's
Yeah.
different.
Yeah.
No, this person, my love, is definitely going to be more, like I said, down to earth, more nature loving, more just trying to see good come from people. And I feel like, like I said, this year is going to be a time where your energy is going to go through a lot of highs and lows, and they're going to sense that within your spirit. And again, they don't want nothing in return.
Right.
They just want to see a common energy, get to their full potential. And that's why you're going to leave it like that, because you're going to notice that they aren't searching for anything bigger or better or greater. They just want to be able to help and, be a good and loving, caring friend. And then later on, when your spirit is ready, that is when it'll become a more stronger relationship. Because I know that your energy will choose to make it like that, because you'll grow a lot of affection for this person. So in love, I do feel like, like you said, you've been through a lot. I'm sorry that you went through all of that. Nobody deserves to go through that.
I've been through more of that. I've been through other relationships too.
But I hope that in
Toxic.
those relationships, I hope that you learned. Because
I
if
did.
I'm going to be honest with you, and please don't get upset at me, there's a part of you sometimes that doesn't learn from certain mistakes.
I'm hard-headed.
Very hard-headed and very stubborn, but that's okay. There's a lot of people that are like that. But your energy needs to learn from these things. It can't keep repeating the same things over and over again.
That's why I'm very picky.
You're picky, but every now and then, your energy gives in to those certain things, because you're hoping either that they'll be different or that it won't happen again, and then it still does. So that's why, like, moving forward, I want you to be, like, really, really picky. Don't give in to anything and anybody. Give in to a person, and if you see their true colors, that they don't want anything off the bat, go with that. Instead of the people that's always tried to just,
Well, I've been single for a year now, and every girl that hits me up, that every guy wants, and they throw themselves at me, I don't even take them.
You don't need that.
Yeah.
That's looking for their energy just to see what you can give them.
Yeah.
You need somebody, like I said, that's not interested into those things. Somebody it sounds corny and cheesy, but you need a person who's like not into social media, not into going out and partying and all of those things.
Yeah.
I know that your energy probably enjoys doing those things from time to time, and they'll probably hang out with you every now and then, but it doesn't interest them. And I think that's what's going to help your spirit as well grow closer to them, because it's going to be something different, something of a change. Because everybody else you was with was always wanting to party, always wanting to go out, always wanting to go to the fanciest and the nicest places. This person that I'm seeing you meeting can easily stay at home with you and, cook a pot of food and be happy. And I think that's what your energy needs to ground you a little bit. Because your energy, like I said, is very, very positive, and I do feel like your energy tries to be very loving, but at the same time, there's a part of your spirit that is always trying to take that extra mile, is always trying to do a little bit extra, you know?
What do you mean by that?
Always trying to, I don't want to say keep busy, because it's not like that you're doing it to keep busy, but it's just constantly be on the go, constantly be doing things and going out to place, and you need a person that's going to be able to ground your spirit to see that there's more to life than those things, which I think that you do know that, but it's just in the world right now, it's hard to balance out the two. So this person's going to create that balancement for you. So throughout love, since we're on that aspect, it does show to me right now, you do need some time for yourself, not very long. Like I said, this person's going to be coming your way this year. So once that happens, I do think that it is going to fulfill your spirit in a certain way. You still probably will speak and go out with other people in the meantime, but it's not going to bother them, because they're not really searching from you. They just want to be that good friend, and later on when your energy is ready to give in, that's when I see the relationship becoming something more serious in your life. It is showing to me that your spirit should refrain, though, from being in too many relationships. Because this year I do also see a few women trying to come into your life that will try to cause the same destruction as the people of your past. You will know them automatically. Just don't give in to their energies. So throughout love, I read a great deal of success. I read peace of mind for you in the future in that aspect. It is showing to me in career, like I said, that growth is coming and that change and that opportunity will be here as well. That that new thing that's coming from that person, whether it be like, I said what it was, like an opportunity. Somebody's going to try to tell you not to do it. Don't listen to them. I want you to do it. Go through it. You're going to really want to do it, but somebody's going to try to talk you out of it. Explain it to them. Tell them, like, hey, this is what I want to do. This is the benefits of it, and I think it's the best thing for me.
Yeah.
There's been a lot of people, though, that's been trying to talk you out of certain things lately. Who is this person?
Talk me out of things?
I feel like it's a person who's trying to tell you to, like, either walk away or, like, pull back or, like, not do what you've been doing. Not necessarily in a negative way, but you're doing positive, like, working hard and keeping yourself busy, and they're, like, either trying to bring you, like, to do more worldly things, more, like, things to distract yourself, and you're trying your hardest, like, to pull back from this person.
No, not honestly. I lived alone. Now I have a roommate, and he's our cameraman.
Okay.
And he's down to earth. And
I don't think I saw his energy. It's definitely not him.
Yeah. I really don't know who tries to get in the way and distract me from my work.
Is this a person maybe possibly from your past that you're still sometimes, like, thinking of, like, the things that they've done, the things that they said, the things that they've hurt you on? Because a lot of times with our energies, like, for example, if we meet a really negative person in our life that really, like, left a stamp on our energies, from time to time, we'll sort of look back at that moment and say, you know, well, why did I listen? Or why did I do that? Or why didn't I do something, you know, different?
Oh, yeah,
for
for sure.
myself out of it?
For sure.
So if that is the case, your spirit is still absorbing them. Because when I look at your energy, it's almost like this person is still around you today. And from what you're telling me, there's not that many people around you. You live with a roommate. You're keeping yourself occupied. You're not around many people. So you must still be absorbing from this person of your past. And I know that you're not going to go out there and try to seek closure, because I wouldn't recommend you to do so. So I think the best way to do that is, you have a few options, honestly. You can just meditate on it. You could just try to look back at that time and look at your spirit and realize that your energy was really low and, very vulnerable. You know, a lot of people took advantage of your energy at that period of time in your life. And you have to sit and say to yourself, it wasn't my fault. There was nothing I could have did. There was nothing I could have changed to change that outcome. My spirit was just not ready or prepared to make that strength that I needed to pull myself out. And then your energy will feel more, understandable on yourself, because it wasn't your fault.
It wasn't.
It was just what happened. So go through that a little bit more within your mind, your body, and your spirit. And I think that you'll be able to break that tie within yourself, because I don't like that it's showing to me that it's kind of still there. It's still a day-to-day connection. So either you're doing it absent-mindedly, or you're doing it throughout at night when you're sleeping. So just try to let it go throughout these next couple of days.
I still think about it. I just can't. I don't know.
It is showing to me. Let's see what else. Why are my cards backwards? Oh, that's what's going on. Okay. It is showing to me through career success. There's many changes to come for you this year. It is showing to me in love, you will find happiness and you will find peace of mind. At this moment in time, though, keep to yourself. Don't invite too many people in. In career, keep yourself busy, but not too busy to the part where you're stressing yourself out and getting into too much anxiety. Because if you continue to do that, your energy is going to, go into a little bit more of a breakdown again, and you don't want that. I have to be honest. Your energy is very vulnerable still. I know that you like to think that you've come a long way, and I do believe that you have. But you still have all of these little wounds within your spirit that is affecting you. And that's why you're still carrying from these people in the past as well. So that's why I'm recommending not just, isolating yourself or staying behind, but doing more too. I told your brother the same thing. He has to work on his energy too from negative people.
Yeah.
But his is more around. Yours is coming from your past.
Right.
So you kind of need more closure from the past, not right now from the present. That's very easy to do.
I've been through some stuff in the past.
It's more simple than cleansing people around now, because all you got to do is just go through your mind.
Yeah.
And it's just treat your spirit to the respect that you deserve.
Yeah, I came a long way now.
You have. I see that your spirit has been through many trials and tribulations. You faced depression. You faced anxiety. Honestly, I feel like your spirit at one point even thought very close of suicide, you know? And that wasn't good for your spirit. Your spirit was never meant to get to that point. It was meant to always have life, always have laughter, always have love. And at that time you didn't have it. Now I see it's growing, and I'm very proud of your spirit for doing that. But don't lose the focus on that. Keep it going. Throughout, I'm reaching the end of the cards, so let's see what else we gather. Finances, I read financial success coming for you this year as well through that opportunity. It's tying in together. So whatever this opportunity is that's coming from that person or whatever will come with a great deal of financial success too. So that's good. But honestly, I don't think that your spirit needs to worry about money, because very similar to that, I feel like, you know, money is always going to find its way to you. I feel like your family in the future and now will always have success. You know what I mean?
Like our family, like making our family? Oh, yeah. Because we come up from a poor background.
That's why your energies now are meant to have so much happiness and success financially, because the both of you have seen in the past what it is to struggle, to not have certain things, to be rationing so much on your own happiness, and it's not good. It's not easy, you know? The struggling sometimes makes the most successful people, because it strives ourselves to do more, to accomplish more. But again, not doing it just to prove a point that you can have it, but because you guys just want to live better, happy, and successful lives.
I do.
So you're doing it, I think, in the back of your mind. You are making money not because you want it right now, but because you want it for your future. You want it for your children. You want it for to come and go, like your children and their children and their children, and so on and so on. I really feel like your spirit wants to create something that will benefit them for the rest of their lives.
Yeah.
And I do see in the future you will. But I feel like that's just going to be something that you focus on later, because
I saw that you said to my brother, in the future, he won't be doing entertainment like that also.
How did you hear that?
'Cause it's live.
Oh, you were watching the...
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What about me? What do you see in the future? What do you still see me doing entertainment, rapping, music, or
the future?
Real estate, or what do you see?
I really feel like in the future, entertainment's not going to be your cup of tea in the future. I feel like it has gotten you to where you are today, and that's beautiful. But I just feel like it's not something that you are meant to be involved in forever. Like with him, I do see him being in somewhat of entertainment for like most of his life, but he's going to create something that's like tied into entertainment, but be a little bit more pulled back from like the spotlight of things.
Yeah.
Yours, I see that you will have, you know, your own success. You will have your own business in the future, but I don't think that it's going to be in entertainment. I don't think that it's going to be in, what's the other thing that you said that you do?
Like make music. Yeah.
I think that it's going to be something more with, it sounds stupid, but more with like helping people and teaching people like maybe how to do it, but you not doing it directly.
Like a record label?
Record label. I don't want to lie to you. The cards are saying possibly not. I think record labels still, it ties us too much into that industry, you know? Unless you're planning on doing it and kind of just like doing it from like a faraway standpoint, where you're just like, I don't know. I don't really know too much about how like all that works, to be honest with you. Is there a way to do it without being so hands-on, like with recording and all of that?
Yeah.
There is?
Yeah, very, yeah.
Then try
You
to
heard
do
of
that.
Birdman and his brother? Yeah, what his brother is Slim, is very rich, and he's not hands-on at all.
Okay, but are they like tied into like the craziness of the industry and all of that?
Not really.
No. If you could do it without being tied into everything, because this is the thing. Like I was telling you, your spirit right now is very vulnerable, and I'm sorry to say, in the future, I feel like it still will always have that vulnerability. It will get lighter with time. You know, your strength will come back, but people are always going to want to try to pull you back into that part of the life to try to ricochet your spirit back into
What do you
negativity.
mean about my spirit being vulnerable?
Your spirit has been through a lot.
Yeah.
So when your spirit goes through a lot, we heal.
Yeah.
But there's still always that part of us that will remember that feeling, remember what we've been through. And little things can cause an effect to make our spirits fall down again and go back either into those habits, those addictions, those... But when I say addictions, it doesn't just mean, drugs or
Right,
anything.
yeah.
It could be addictions to certain negative people, to getting involved with certain people. That
So is that
drop
why
our
you
spirit.
think that me and my brother won't be in the entertainment in the future because of the negative stuff aspect for spiritual reasons? Is that why?
Yes. I don't think that it's your brother. Your brother's not your problem.
No, I know. I'm just asking,
Yeah.
but well, you said the same thing about him. But But
You asking kind of why won't you be working with him in the future, like almost?
no. We're not gonna work together in the future.
No, you guys will always have a part with each other and always ask each other for advice. But each of you will go on to have your own things. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I don't let the haters bother me. So why would I in the entertainment world? Why would I
It's
give
not
up on that?
haters that I'm talking about.
So what are you talking about? You said negativity.
Negativity comes from not just haters. It could come from friends. It could come from communication. It could come from people that try to take people that are good and kind-hearted and put them in negative situations to see them fail. But even though they're not a hater to you, that's just what people do. Misery loves company, and they all want to try to create negative things. So it's not necessarily that it's a hater or that it's a person that wants to, just always be negative in your life. Sometimes it could be our bestest friend that could make the wrong decision and put our energy on the wrong track.
So you're always gonna see me successful no matter what in my life, even without entertainment?
Even without entertainment, yes.
Really?
Yes. Your energy, my love, if I'm going to be honest with you, you are good at entertainment. And I do think that your spirit enjoys it from time to time. There has been the times where your energy has felt low doing it,
Yeah.
But
Sometimes I do like it, sometimes I don't.
But that's the thing. Your spirit, I really feel like when your energy was created, entertainment was always good for you, yes, but there's just something about your spirit that tells me that it wasn't what your energy was always supposed to be doing. I really feel like I said earlier on, something involving helping and healing. Your energy was either supposed to help, heal, or teach, help people grow. I don't know in which degree that is too. I don't want to say a doctor or a nurse or anything like that, but maybe just guiding people, being some sort of person in their lives.
And how would I be successful?
Because you'll already have your success throughout your business now.
Yeah.
Your energy is growing financially as it is.
Yeah.
So once your energy reaches the point where your spirit no longer needs to focus on
Working so hard?
And building up your financial success, your energy can now focus on having your spiritual success, doing something that makes you happy spiritually through richness and spiritually through your peace of mind.
But music makes me happy.
If it makes you happy, continue doing it in your own way. This is just what your cards tell you and what your spirit says is best.
I guess I haven't been doing music in a minute.
You haven't?
No.
Is it because of what you've been going through?
It's because I've been very busy doing other things.
That's
To work certain hours, do certain things.
If you feel that that's what's making you happy, continue it. But what I can tell you is later on in life, let me try to readjust here. Right now, I do see you continuing with entertainment, with music, with live streaming,
Right.
and all of that. But later on in life,
Right.
I want to say close to your 30s, your 40s,
Right.
is when your spirit, of course, will still have love for music,
Yeah.
but you would have already achieved the things that you wanted to achieve. And your spirit's no longer going to want to have that harsh, busy, crazy schedule, and instead going to want to have more of a moment to yourself. Do something where it's a little bit more laid back but still makes you happy, and you don't have to worry at that point anymore about building money because you already have built yourself, your savings for your life, for your family, for your children.
I have a question from this reading. Do you think I've accomplished a lot? Even with all the pain I've been through?
I think so. Actually, the pain that you've been through,
I had accomplishments?
you have accomplishments. If you've been through these things that has affected you so harshly, honestly, really and truthfully, you shouldn't have achieved anything, if that makes sense.
What do you mean?
when an energy is so low
Yeah.
and an energy is being affected and we just don't feel happy, we don't feel at peace, we don't feel light, we don't strive to achieve anything.
Right.
You know, we become couch potatoes, we become
Depressed.
miserable. So
Yeah.
we don't strive to do great things anymore. But your energy went through all of those highs and lows while still trying to work hard, while still trying to show progress. So that shows a lot about your spirit. That even through the hardest times, you still tried to focus on growing, on building, on being the best person you can be when you actually was at your lowest.
Yeah.
So I do believe that you have achieved in your own way. Could you have achieved more if you wasn't going through all of those things? 100,000,000%. But I think that we should all be grateful that you went through those things, and now your energy is 100 times more better because of it. And now it's going to let your energy have your full success. Because like I said, this year is going to bring in a lot of good.
This year?
This year. Earlier on I told you that. You have new opportunities. You have that thing coming your way. Your energy is going to get back in touch with things that you haven't been doing in a long time. And like I said, there was something else that I saw with that card. It was things that you have hoped for, things that you have been wanting to achieve will come, but even the most unexpected blessings will be coming your way too. So things that possibly you felt that you would never touch again or would never, create again will come back. You're going to have all of your creativity be brought back to your spirit this year.
Okay, and in terms of, do you think I'm going to have kids? I'm not giving no hints.
You are meant to have kids, but I'm going to be honest. There's a part of these cards that are telling me that almost like one of them aren't either, like it's not going to be yours naturally, if that makes sense, which sounds crazy. Sometimes that comes up either when you have like a child around you now that you might take as your own, but
I don't do that.
Isn't. Sorry?
Like a girl that already has a kid?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't do those.
No, not that. If a family member or a friend or somebody has a child, like maybe even a woman, not like a relationship, it could be like a niece, a nephew, or a friend's son or a friend's daughter, you may take them so closely as yourselves. That's why I'm picking up on that one right now. Is there anybody that comes to mind like that you know?
No, but if anything happens, then of course I would do it.
Well, again, not like marrying somebody with a child.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. So maybe that could be coming this year, that person. But I do see you having your own children in the future, possibly, yes. But I really feel like at this moment in time, your energy is not really too focused on it in a sense. It's kind of like you're wishy-washy. Do you want them? Do you not want them?
Yeah.
So I think it's going to be something that your spirit's going to have to decide once your energy has grown.
When, like, how old? Like late 20s, early 30s?
For children to come? I want to say close to like early 30s.
How many kids do you think I'll have? I know you told me about like almost 4 or something like that.
Yours is telling me like, honestly, maybe 1 or 2. I'm not seeing like 3, 4, or 5, like 1 or 2.
So do you see me having a soulmate?
Honestly, no. Like,
Ever?
for some reason in this lifetime, it's not showing you meeting a soulmate. But I do feel like this woman that I picked up on earlier is not a soulmate. They're more of like a twin flame, which is similar to a soulmate, but it's not the same thing.
So what am I going to do? Just be single my whole life or just be in relationships that are toxic?
Twin flame is just as strong as a soulmate connection. You don't have to marry a soulmate. There's millions of people in this world.
So you don't see me marrying no one?
I do see you marrying somebody. You asked me if you have a soulmate. I do see you in
But I'm
marriage.
confused. You told me it was a kind of like a friend thing.
It's going to start out as a friend thing.
Oh, so it starts off as close friends and then
Later on will grow into the stronger relationship.
So that would be my soulmate.
Not a soulmate. Twin flame.
I know what twin flame is, but like, would it be sexual or no?
Yes.
So why wouldn't I have what's the difference between soulmate and twin flame?
There's a difference.
We have a lot in common as twin flame.
Yes.
Yes.
So as a twin flame, you have a lot in common.
And she's better for me.
Better for you.
Yeah.
But no, not necessarily. With a
Because
twin
soulmate's good.
With a twin flame, the both of you are burning at the same light. The both of you have such a magnetic connection that you are constantly in tune with one another. If one's flame goes lower, that other person goes lower.
We complement
with
each
you.
other.
Exactly, to bring you both back higher up, to have your flame be as strong as possible. Honestly, if you look into it, soulmate and twin flame have very high similarities.
Would I be into this woman?
Yes, 100%. That's what did I explain this person?
Yeah,
to you earlier?
you did, but like looks wise, would she be my type?
Yes.
Because I told you I was picky.
She will be your type, but see, that's why it's going to be so difficult for you to keep it as just that friendship, and that's why I told you to try to keep it like that for as long as possible.
That's hard if she's my type.
You'll do it, though. I have trust in you. They definitely will be very connected to you. You'll be very connected to them. You'll be attracted to them spiritually, emotionally, sexually, in every way. But that's the thing. You have to make sure first that this relationship grows naturally. Don't just, meet this person, let it grow into a relationship, and then there's just confusion, because you're going to be going through a lot, and I would rather this person be there first as a friend to you, and then later on grow into something more, because, like I said, you will want it to be something more, but when the timing is right.
Okay, so now I'm more of a, well, like I said, what's it called? So because everybody was saying no hints, so what's it called? Not towards you in no type of way, but in the future, do you see like me like happier,
Yes.
more in peace?
Yes.
When?
I really feel like this year for you is meant to bring you some happiness and some peace of mind. But necessarily, if I'm going to be honest, your full happiness and your full security probably won't come until around your 30s. I know that sounds like a really long time, but you're going to have to grow from them. You're going to have your spirit bring in that peace by building, by growing, and by fighting for it. But will you have little bits of peace of happiness in between? Yes,
Yeah.
we all do.
Yeah.
But when you ask me happiness, I have to look at it and see true
happiness, right.
happiness where everything is going well. There's no need to worry.
No stress.
There's no need to stress. And I don't see that coming till around your 30s.
So the same thing as my brother.
The both of you right
Like
now
the
are
same
in.
thing.
The both of you right now are in very similar stages of life. You know
Really?
what I mean? The both of you are going the both of you in the same business. The both of you have similar surroundings.
Yep.
The both of you have the same past. Are you guys twins?
We are twins.
So the both of you share a lot of spiritual similarities with each other.
Yeah.
Now,
A lot.
this doesn't necessarily have to do with why the both of you are both going to have your success in your 30s, but right now, the both of you are still very young. So being as that may, you guys still have a long time
So
to grow.
even though we're both gonna be successful in the future, are we still gonna be together, like still close to each other?
Yes, I see your spirits always being together in harmony. With
So
one
still
another.
in talking, like there will be never no contact.
I feel like if you both of you ever lose contact, it'll only be for a short period of time.
Yeah.
Because it's your brother.
Yeah.
I mean, things will grow
Right.
back. But no, I really do feel like with your relationship with your brother, the both of you do have very similar spirits. I do feel like if any altercations happen in the future between your relationship with each other.
You mentioned the first thing you mentioned, you said, I'm going to have a long life.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you said?
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy. I get a lot of threats that I'm not going to have a long life.
Well, protect yourself from that. That's not good.
Yeah, I
You
know.
have bodyguards, thank God. to
Yeah,
watch
and
over you
I
protect you.
move pretty smart. Yeah, for a reason.
With the business and job that you are doing, you are a live streamer and everything. So as you know, there is a lot of people that will come on and threaten and do, but in reality, they're just
Talking.
talking.
Yeah, I
They're
know.
just-
That's why I was telling you I don't need to let the haters bother me.
So you can't pay attention to those people. I really feel like there's not going to be any, like nobody's going to come up to you and, really kill you. You know what I mean? Like, will they threaten you? Will they try?
Yeah. I mean, I've been shot at before I was Island Boy, when I was, in my 15 years old, many times. By my own friends, too.
Oh, my God. You need
My
better
how?
friends.
But that was when I was 15.
You needed better friends back then, too.
Yeah, I was hanging around the wrong crowd at that time, trust me.
No, my love, I really think that moving forward, you do have a lot of good to come, but you do have a lot that you need to grow from.
Mm-hmm.
So just keep that in mind moving forward. And I do read a lot of success. I do read a lot of growth, and I do feel like you will find your peace of mind and your true happiness around your
Now,
life.
one question is, because you told my brother this, that he's not very materialistic.
Mm-hmm.
What do you see in me?
I feel like as far as materialistic goes, very similar. Maybe when you were younger, your energy was very materialistic, but I really feel like now your energy's in a different state of mind, and it has bigger things that you're worried about at this moment.
Yeah.
But I feel like, you know, in the future, it'll grow stronger.
Yep.
You know, you'll become more with nature, more bigger responsibilities, more bigger loves and cares than those things. Like, see, for example, you guys go around with all of these things.
Mm-hmm.
I really feel like you guys are just doing it because, like, you feel like you have to. But do you love doing it? No. You know?
What?
Like, wearing everything and, like, looking and
in the beginning,
10 million things on your neck and on your arm.
In the beginning, I loved it.
You loved it, but
now it's something I don't really care about. It's like a thing that I like that you have to do with like
it's
who I am as.
It's like your image. Like,
Yeah,
you know,
it's my image.
You have to keep the image up, but does it make you happy? No.
It doesn't make me happy. I don't care.
Something that you strive on? No.
I don't care about jewelry.
And that's beautiful that the both of you.
I already did, when I was younger. Oof, I wanted it so bad. Then when I achieved it and I got it, I earned it. It's okay, the battery went off. But yeah, I when I got it and earned it, I loved it for the first 4 months. I permanent diamond teeth and everything. I switched to veneers and everything. I was like, and then everything I started growing. I'm like,
you guys have veneers?
Yeah.
Does he have veneers too?
He does.
You guys' teeth are beautiful. I've been looking at them and I've been saying they're so white and straight.
Yeah. I got it.
Gorgeous.
I got it over there in 5-Star Smiles.
Over here?
Yeah, Coral Gables.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and he got it right there at Coral Gables to CG Smiles.
They did a wonderful job.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you.
So yeah, and like I said, you're not materialistic. I think in the past you was, but now not so much.
Yeah.
So keep doing that. You know, like I said, I'm very proud of you guys that you guys aren't like that. You are very successful from what I see. But you know, you aren't letting that get to your heads. Like maybe when you were younger,
Yeah. I was young.
It was the point of success. It was new to you guys, so it was something, you know, really great. But now you guys are starting to notice that there's more bigger things.
Bigger things, yeah.
And that's where I want you guys to keep your focuses on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly. Thank you.
No problem. Do you have any other questions for me?
I don't. You basically we went over everything.
Perfect.
Appreciate that.
No problem, my love.
What's your name?
Lily.
Lily. Nice meeting you.
Nice to meet you, my love.
How do we pay exactly?
I can do Zelle, Cash App.
Do you have PayPal?
No.
So, no? Okay, I got you. Hold on. Move the camera. LED light just turned off. Hold up, Lily. Give me a second.
No problem.
Got this camera. I got. Here we go. You guys gotta read it.